Pelicans are dope because they get to go like fish every day. They just get to hang out by the beach, eat some
And they're
fish.
pink. They're cool.
Yeah.
Did you say pelicans are pink?
That would be a flamingo.
That's a flamingo.
Damn.
What's wrong with
Yeah. Now I'm loud and I can't hear Norm at all. This is Bush League. This is Bush. Talk.
I'm not gonna
talk.
lie, he is a lot louder now.
Okay,
Norm is a lot quieter.
Okay. Well,
You don't think so? Because
see,
all
look, he's acting
I
like
did,
I'm crazy. See,
all I did was
crazy.
I didn't adjust anything but everybody's volume in your ears. So nothing changed. All the mics are picking up the same exact amount, but now.
So that proves our point because he was quiet the whole time and he's still quiet.
Well, I think you should just get closer to the mic.
I don't know how much closer you want me to be.
I want your lips touching the mic.
All right. I'll just sit like this the whole rest of the podcast.
As always, the Fishing After Dark podcast is brought to you by Carl's Bait and Tackle, a.k.a. shopcarls.com. It's basically the local internet tackle shop, and we spent some time in a local tackle shop today. We'll talk about that later, but Carl's is a great place to get cheap baits. Oh, yeah, not even close. So visit shopcarls.com. Check out awesome discounted fishing gear, rods, reels, line, lures, the whole 9 yards. And we'll talk about them later on the podcast. We have a special offer for our listeners and our viewers. But we've got Fishing with Norm here and Dangling with Dev. I mean, as you guys can tell, it's been a long day of filming. I mean, we've been busting our asses the last 15 hours.
Yeah, dude, they're paying us with love. You better chill out over there.
That's a good point. Yeah, so I don't want to lose any love. But we've been working for like 15 hours today. I mean, this is what the end of the day looks like, folks. You're kind of losing your mind. That's why we love doing these podcasts at this point in the day, because everybody is just telling the God's honest truth, because nobody's got an ounce left of BS in them. Look at Norm. I mean, he's done. We're done. Dev, Norm is just off the rails. I'm tired. I need Badge to really steer the show, but
I will. I'm just, I don't know. I will.
Yeah.
Me and Norm were both wearing fish camo.
That's right. For the listeners.
If you didn't know I was here, I'm here, guys.
Yeah.
You couldn't see these floating heads over here. If you're listening, Norm and Ayo are just wearing the most beautiful fish camo Guggen performance gear that ever existed. So if you can just imagine the two of them sitting on the same side of the table, basically in each other's laps. So
the most awkward basic white men you could find.
Right. And and four of us, as a matter of fact, and in a garage doing a podcast at midnight. So do you want to do some reviews? Do you want to read reviews, Norm?
Yes.
Did you say you wanted to do it?
Yeah, I want to do that.
You do have that reader voice.
You got a great reader's voice, Norm. You can't even deny that. But one thing we like to reward our listeners and viewers with is if you listen to us on Apple Podcasts, you leave a 5-star review and write a 5-star review, we might read it on the air. I'm just going to chuck it. You ready?
There it goes. Phone toss.
All right.
Look at that perfect. It landed in his hand like how.
Big as heck.
Dude, let's go.
Man, put that mic to your mouth, Dev.
Sorry, I was away.
Too
Is
far away.
that better?
Oh, gosh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah. You want me to read one?
So bad.
From Biggs Doodle Jumper.
You made that up. That's not real.
That's it.
You made it up.
I didn't. I promise you.
Okay, what do you
It
say?
says, love the podcast. You guys should do a giveaway where the winner gets to come on the show and talk about the topic. That's how I got
Dang,
here.
that kind of sounds cool.
That does sound cool.
Have a fan on the show.
We should do that.
That's kind of cool. That's a good idea.
We got to trust that fan now
Yeah.
because this is your house.
Yeah, this is my home address. So
Yeah, we're in your basement.
yeah, that's cool. Keep swipe
basement.
to the
Left.
right or left or whatever.
Yep. All right, this one's from RPK191. Best
Gang,
fishing
gang.
podcast on iTunes. Way better than the Guggen podcast.
Yay!
That never
Got him.
happens. Is that? I guess it goes in. Or the one John B started and only got 5 episodes in. So they kind of just diss all of our friends.
I think
there.
we know why John stopped.
Why'd he stop?
I'm not saying. Okay.
Oh, do you know why?
I mean, if you don't want to put this in.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, probably why. Yeah. Wait, what were we just talking about?
I don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
They were dissing the
Okay, yeah,
Guggen
they were.
Squad
I don't think they're
podcast.
dissing. The only thing is, like, our podcast is like consistent. We keep going. Like, if the Guggen cast was still doing podcasts
They could probably
regularly,
get half our views or something.
yeah. Oh, nice. Dang, now we're taking shots.
I'm just kidding, dude.
We got
I haven't. They haven't
rifles
even
loaded.
I just want to get paid.
Well, you did have breakfast with Lunkers TV not even like 3 days ago. So.
Yeah.
And a very iconic breakfast, but we'll talk about that later on.
Later.
Okay, hit us with another review.
All right. I'm sorry if
one
I
more.
ruined this podcast for
No,
you guys.
no. One more review. We're good.
All right. That's not a good name. Oh, it's all the.
He's
right.
just skipping past
Wow,
ones that he
sorry.
doesn't like.
You guys got skipped. All right. So Dylan Anderegg.
Freak.
I have a broken collarbone, and it hurts
Ooh.
whenever I watch your vids and listen to your podcasts. Podcasts.
Podcast.
I got a pet cat at the house.
Yo, shout out
It's
George.
like try not to laugh. So he's like doing a challenge with your podcast, like a try not to laugh challenge.
Well, he's screwed on this one if he's listening to this one because
Yeah,
we're already
he's-
off the rails. Like
his collarbone's
5
hurting
minutes in.
real
Good luck
bad
with your
right now.
collarbone,
Sorry.
homie.
Yeah, no, for real. Good luck with that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, well, we appreciate the reviews as always, guys. We've got almost 500 now, so that's pretty dope.
500
And-
reviews.
Yeah.
Wow.
We've got
We
over
reviewed
100,000
up, dog.
plays already on Spotify and Apple.
That's nuts.
People are actually listening to this stuff.
I listened to the last one while I was.
I know y'all were talking about it earlier. It's kind of cool. Yeah,
That's
I
so
think like
flattering,
Jiggin listens. Like we've got some pretty regular listeners
Yeah.
on this thing.
Yeah.
I was doing my emails and I just heard you guys call me out for my bad thumbnail game, and that was pretty much it.
Did we say something about your thumbnail?
I was about to say you
I don't
heard
think we
that.
mentioned that.
Damn, you weren't supposed to hear
Thought
that,
we
man.
cut that out.
Yeah, we definitely cut that out.
Your thumbnails are kind of good, dude.
They're kind of good.
Yeah, they're all right.
I mean,
I
it's
like
fine.
them. I think they're the best in the game.
Not as good as
appreciate
AO's, but
I don't think I have the best thumbnail game because I have to take my thumbnails myself.
who's got the best thumbnail game? YouTube fishing industry right now.
I'll let you guys answer first.
That's tough. I
This
mean,
man on the way up here said that he could blind react to anyone in the fishing game's thumbnail, and guess who it is?
oh, I think I could too.
Yeah, 100%. If
I think I could, too.
their faces were blurred, because a lot of them now have faces in them. If there was like 14 different, like the most popular fishing YouTubers, and I had 14 thumbnails, I guarantee you I could label the channel with a thumbnail, probably get a 100%, if not like a B+.
No, I think I could definitely get
Yeah.
85, 90 at least. At least. I might be wrong like 1 out of 10. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a certain style.
Which kind
to
of
it.
sucks that we could say that because that's probably not a good thing. That everybody's like so I don't know.
Yeah. I
I
feel
don't
like it's
know.
like channel identity though. Like when I see a thumbnail, I already know without even reading the title or the person's name. I know whose video it is.
So you're just talking about like the style of the thumbnail, not even like the
even
image.
like the rod and reel shots. Like I
Yeah.
can tell the way John B edits his compared to Boston Lindsay's another guy who does a lot of rod and reel ones.
It's not who I was thinking, but yeah. Why are you looking at me like that?
I mean, everybody's done a rod and reel thumbnail,
No,
but
for
like
sure,
you could
yeah,
tell like with
yeah.
how much contrast they put on it, how much saturation. What is going on right
Dude,
now?
he is
I
quiet
just-
as right now.
Me?
He
No, he
is
is.
so
He's
quiet.
pretty quiet.
No, it's because his mouth is like 6. He's back here, like man.
Why don't
John,
you
No,
turn,
you're
well,
even loud that
but,
far
But
back.
you could turn his sensitivity up just a touch.
Nah, dog. Just pull that
And
thing
then he
up.
could,
to
then he
that
could
mouth.
be back. And it
I
would
normally
be
play on
picking
like
up more.
14 sensitivity tactical.
See, that's amazing right there.
That's what I'm saying, dog. If those lips ain't touching
Stay on him over there.
I'm just gonna keep touching it.
I'm just gonna start grabbing, just shoving.
Grab the back of his
You're gonna be
head
talking.
and
You're
just-
just gonna hear at home. Just.
All right. So, as some of you may have seen on YouTube, we recently did like a Guggen Week kind of full send in Pennsylvania this last week. Norm was there. Badge was there. He was like a surprise guest.
Dude, I surprised you
cameraman.
good too, man.
You did. I mean, the reaction was definitely.
It was cash, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think the people at home could quite see how good it was, but like there was a moment where I'm filming Lojo, camera's in his face, I'm 3 foot from him, and he stared me in the eyes. I've worked for Lojo for 2 years. And I have a mask on, a freaking COVID mask, so you can obviously tell who I am. And he's like, "Who is that?"
My brain was just not letting me believe that it was Badge.
So
and
I had to
then-
pull my COVID mask down.
No,
got
I knew it was
federally
you.
offended or whatever.
I knew it was you, but my brain just wouldn't believe it. So there was just some grand scheme that Badge was going to be like the surprise guest cameraman.
Yeah,
which
that's-
is really funny.
Yeah.
But I mean, we had a great time. Though. We went to a
was cool.
public lands grand opening. There was a store that's going to compete with like Academy and other outdoor brands, Dick's Sporting Goods. I'm trying to think of like
Bass
what other.
Pro.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess Bass Pro too, but I think it's kind of like an academy is the blueprint. But we did a big grand opening there. Lunkers TV was there. You were there. Yak was there. You were not there,
No, I was at home.
but you've probably heard about it though, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, I got a bunch of Snapchats from
Oh, I
From
bet
me?
you did. Yeah.
from
Sweet.
you and Yak Pack in the group Snap.
Oh, group
Yeah,
snap?
but not from me. I don't even
Group
be using
snap?
that.
I don't even have Snapchats.
Yeah, me neither.
No, I don't really play with that.
I'm in the group chat though.
What was the craziest story you've heard so far from everybody? Oh yeah, that's what we want to hear. Tell
No,
me.
I can't.
You can't repeat it?
Cannot.
What was the craziest story, Norm?
From what? Are we talking about all time or just on this
No,
trip?
just from the just something funny from the trip stood out to you.
You already know why he's laughing.
Yeah, no. Probably how I spent like $90 on the Guggen Squad card to buy Pokemon cards for part of the video. It might not even make it into the main video.
Do you really like Pokemon, don't you?
Yeah, I really do.
Yeah, he's really into it.
Can
Yeah.
you say that without getting in
I
trouble?
think that'll get me in trouble. If not,
No,
I'll say
man.
We bought it
$90.
for the video. The whole
Yeah.
unboxing was part of the content.
We unboxed one of the
okay.
top 5
Yeah.
Pokemon cards. Now, I know we don't want to talk about Pokemon cards, but
No, but
No, it's cool.
yeah.
You got something to keep you feeling young, keep you feeling alive.
yeah,
I like that.
it's an investment, man. I could really see how it's an investment. I know it sounds crazy, but it's definitely an investment. Because
It
if you
is.
can, if you can pay money for something and then you can turn around and sell it for more, that's literally what investment means. You know what I mean? Like you're putting money into something and trying to get more money out. So, I don't know. It was a hell of a time.
He keeps smiling at me the whole entire
There's
podcast.
like some telekinesis going
This
on
is like
across.
that moment in class when you're not supposed to laugh, but you just can't stop laughing.
Yes.
Every time you
I keep
say
looking
something
over at
important,
him,
I
and he's
just
just like-
ruin it.
It's like, Devin, stop laughing. Stop
Well-
laughing right now.
So, Badge, this was your first time ever hung out with Lunkers TV.
Yeah, it's the first time I ever hung out with him, and
First time you ever met him, in fact.
yeah, I've heard some things about old Lunky Log.
Well, we had him on.
As I like to
we've,
call him.
we've had him on the podcast twice. We
Yeah.
had him once as a guest, and the second time was like a special guest when we were just calling random people and asking them about poop stories on the water.
Second time I didn't really talk to him. The first time I didn't even really talk to him because we were
Right.
figuring out video call, and
Yeah, that's true.
you know, I'm trying to work for Guggen, so you know what I'm saying.
Are you?
Lunker?
Call me Kendrick.
Lunkers TV. He had some influence over there, so I was kind of nervous when I met him. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I shook his hand. I was like, Andrew. And
That's all you said.
he didn't say a word back. He just kind of smiled and stared off, and I was like, maybe he's just having a good morning or something.
Okay.
Right? So I just kind of walk off, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to play this super cool. So I start joking around with Norm and, playing.
We were all, to set the scene. We're all sitting in like a big booth at a breakfast place.
That's
pretty early in the morning.
We walked in, we were waiting for the booth or whatever.
Gotcha.
Get to the booth. I sit down and, old Rob, he picks at me a little bit, you know what I mean? Said a couple of jokes. He's like, hey, man, your thumbnails, it's bad, man.
Yeah. Was this before or after he said that your channel
This
name
is
was
first.
bad?
No. Then he said that, and then said something like I should join the army or something. 'cause
Yeah, he definitely was
YouTube
very
is not for
encouraging
me.
that you should join
So-
the army.
he's Rob. He just picks really hard, and there's a saying, "My ass is ripe for the taking."
I don't know if the saying is my ass is ripe for the taking. I just think that like something can be ripe for the taking. It's not my ass. That's not the quote.
Well, that's not the
That's
only
how
way
you
I've ever
used
heard it. Yeah.
But that's not that. That's not
I
the
hadn't
quote.
even heard that saying ever. So you imagine how much of a
can't look at
you
Norm.
can't imagine how much of a
No,
loop
it's-
I was on when this man said this because I didn't even know it was a saying. Period. I thought he just
Right.
put like 7 words together. I was so confused.
Anyways, long story short, Rob said something about a thumbnail, and it was like the third thing he picked at me about, and I was like, yeah, man, I mean, in reality, I just copied old Jigging with Jordan,
Right.
said a joke or whatever, and he was like, no, dude, don't worry, I'm just picking
Yeah.
at you, man, no sweat, and I was like, no, man, it's no big deal, man, my ass is ripe for the raping.
To which nobody responded for a solid 3 seconds.
For
No.
like 3 seconds.
All
And 3
Lunkers did.
seconds is a long time in that situation.
And in that moment, I just saw my entire future just go.
Because was Rob like looking at you the whole time? Y'all were down the booth from each other.
It was one of those things where he like looked at me, he was like,
Because
like
eventually he
just-
was just like, "What
Yeah,
the freak
was
did
like-
you just say?"
it was kind of one of those like techniques, like let me just throw like a little flash grenade.
Oh, that was
Got
really
it
close.
again. It threw everybody for a loop for sure. I thought it was all over.
So there was 3 seconds of silence, followed by about 10 seconds of just crazy laughter
Yeah,
like we
like-
just had.
yeah.
And then Rob somewhere in there was just like, "What the f-? Did you just say?
Was there
Exactly.
laughter, or did we
No, there
just
was
move
laughter.
on from the
No,
subject?
No, y'all
there
laughed.
was laughter.
You laughed. Don't you
Because-
take
well,
that from me.
I laugh at everything. So.
No,
No,
because
he laughed.
then he was trying to explain what he was saying, but he couldn't remember
couldn't
the actual
remember the
phrase.
saying.
So he was like, "No, I meant my ass is ripe for the
stuttering.
for the what, the what, the what."
It's
And I'm just
super
like,
right,
for the
super
taking.
right. Yeah. I was like, there you go. Thank you.
But it
And by
was way
that-
too late
Yeah,
by
by
then.
that point,
It
Rob
was way
just
too
reached
late.
into his bag after he realized I'm just like, I can't say that word. Beep that word.
Yeah,
for me.
please.
So Rob reached into his bag, just pulls the camera out and sets it at the end of the table because he's like, I'm just going to go ahead and get some fuel.
Did he ever say why he was doing that?
I don't know. He probably was going to save everything I said, and then when I try to go get a deal, he'd be like, "Look, we're going to pay you half, and the
we've got
world
you
won't
saying
see
this
the
on-
video."
yeah. No, he did pull out a camera, and I don't remember why.
I think it was a memory you didn't want to pass. You just want to be able to look back on it so you could tell what was going on. After he
Yeah.
said that, he was like, whatever else this kid says needs to be on camera.
Yeah.
he might seriously like love you and just like, I've got to document the meaning of this motherfucker.
Yeah, you got to look at it half full, not half empty.
So that
I
was.
think it went good though. I mean, at least he doesn't think I'm lame. You know what I mean?
I don't think he would describe you with that word
No.
for sure. But yeah, that was only one of many things that happened on this trip. What's crazy is like this was one of the shorter Guggen trips I can remember, or just trips in general, because we were only gone for like 2.5 days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for some reason, it was just so memorable for me. I don't know about you.
It was super. Everything was.
Yeah.
on
It just
the
like
list.
it seemed like everything that we did, there was one event where you were like, "Well, I'm never gonna forget that."
Yeah, it was so fun.
Exactly.
I had
Everything
so
we
much
did,
fun.
it was incredibly memorable.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, so like, what did we do the first day? We didn't do anything, right? We just kind of picked everybody up,
Yeah.
met up, went to the hotel. I don't think
Yeah.
we did anything the first day,
We
right?
opened Pokemon cards that
We
day. I
opened
remember
Pokemon
that.
cards. We vlogged a little
surprised
bit.
you. That was it.
surprised me. So that's memorable. But then day
I flew
two,
comfort class for the first time.
you've
kinda
oh
cool.
here we go. So we all flew comfort plus, right?
Right,
Which is like
right,
a
right.
step down from first class, right?
What's it like to work with Guggen?
Dude, I know.
3
Yeah.
inches, dude. 3 inches of leg room, dude.
That's right.
It was nice, man.
No, comfort plus is kind of the move.
It's kind of crazy, man.
But listen to this. Here's the best part. So we were all sitting in Comfort Plus, the same airplane. Everybody had a TV on their seat except me.
Oh yeah, I saw
Yeah,
your
my Instagram story.
Yeah.
I guess because I was just in like the emergency exit row or something, and like
Yeah.
there was some weird thing, and I didn't even notice it until you said, because you were right behind me and you had a TV.
Yeah, I started watching my
And you're
movie.
just
I
like,
looked
dang,
up.
you ain't got no TV, dog. And he just turned his nose up at me. He's just like, damn poor people up here, no TVs on their seats. So I didn't care, but Matty B felt really bad.
Yeah, he did.
he was like apologizing. I was like, bro, it's fine, man. It's okay. I just bought the Wi-Fi and was just ripping Netflix on my phone. It's fine.
Nice.
No big deal.
Oh,
But-
Wi-Fi is expensive on a plane.
Dude, it is.
How much was it?
25, 27
Yeah,
bucks.
for a whole flight. I never think about it. I just do it. But I mean,
I don't think about the
flex.
money I
I
spend.
don't think about money. It's worth it. If it's more than an hour flight, it's just, to me, it's like,
I got
I
you.
can do emails, whatever, get stuff done that I don't want to do.
That's fun.
Yeah,
that's
really
cool.
fun. But the real action started the next day, right?
Oh.
The morning of Lake Erie.
Lake motherfucking Erie, dog.
Now, and see, the night before, we had heard that the weather was going to be an issue. You know what I mean? And the Great Lakes, you got weather issues. What's up?
I have a question.
Send it.
I just want to know if it's true, the story I heard
Which one?
about this Lake Erie Center. You're probably about to cover it.
Oh,
Did y'all
yeah.
really almost sink?
Oh, that's correct. Oh, the boat. The parts of the boat were underwater. But hold on, let's not because there's too many other parts of the story that are good. So the night before, we were in the hotel, and our hotel was really cool because it overlooked Lake Erie, so super good view and everything. But we could look down at the water and tell it was like a freaking ocean down there. I mean, there were waves. There was white caps. I mean,
This man said they were 8-foot open water swells.
the next day that there was.
I don't think you guys understand how big 8-foot open
I don't
water
think you
swell
understand
is.
how big
there-
Lake Erie
there
was,
There were
dog.
7-foot waves. I swear to God.
Bro,
Because
there was
because we.
waves crashing on the bank, like up,
I
like,
promise you,
in swells.
people
It
in the
was
comment
nuts.
section right now are like, Dev, the Great Lakes are like oceans.
Well, because
man.
I think
it's
back to my
crazy.
time in Hawaii and
Yeah.
like
Did you live in Hawaii?
I'm leaving.
Oh, dang.
Don't do it, Dev. No, come on.
Don't
man.
you leave.
Oh, what
Tired
were
of
you
getting
saying?
picked on.
No, you're good, man. What was in Hawaii now?
No,
The
I was
lake?
just saying. I
Or the
remember
current?
the waves. It'd be
Mhm.
like 4 to 5 foot, and they look way bigger than 8 feet. So like
Yeah.
8 foot to me. When someone says 8-foot open water swell, I think that's a big swell.
Maybe we should clarify. We were not necessarily in like the 8-foot
Yeah.
waves, but we were like
6.
we were in like 5, 6, and I know that's a fact because dude, this boat, it was like we were out to sea. I mean, we were literally just.
Yeah.
It was insane.
You
But,
would
but
go
over there,
down, yeah.
there was crazy waves hitting like the rock walls and stuff. It looked like it. You know what it looks like when a boat like gets up on plane and throws that rooster tail.
Yeah.
And that's what these waves looked like hitting rocks, like just a few hundred yards away from where we were. Because we ended up having to go back into the bay to fish, and even there, it wasn't really calm. It was just calmer than that. It was 3-foot waves instead of 5-foot
Yeah,
waves.
a nice calm 3-foot wave.
Exactly.
5 men on a bass.
Right. That's an important factor to all this is 5 big boys.
Big boys.
None of us are under 200 pounds, right? Even you're over 200, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm like 201 or something.
What?
No, I'm like 210.
Exactly. So,
Yeah.
what's a quick weight check right there? I mean, that's like with all of us, that's like 1,000 pounds,
over
bro.
1,000.
Because I'm 250.
Yeah.
You're
Backpack's
probably
a thick
225, 230, right?
240.
Dude, me too.
Yak's
Good job.
probably 220.
No, I think
225?
He's
Dude,
220.
Oh, is he? I was
Because
about to
he's-
say,
because
the tree
he's-
trunks add some mass.
But he's lost a little bit of
Yeah,
weight
he's lost
recently,
a
so
little bit
he
of
probably was 240, but he's probably 220 now.
Yeah.
So that's 1,000 pounds. That's not counting the guide.
Yeah.
And that's not counting equipment. I mean, so that boat was
Yep.
freaking loaded down, like to a point where it's already dangerous on a normal day.
Yep.
And now you're in a freaking Great Lake with 5, 6, whatever the hell it was, foot swells. And I mean, this is not a lake where you mess around, dude. People go missing on this lake. You know what I mean? Like every year people die on these big lakes because they're like us. They don't know the lake, and they're just out there.
On a bass boat.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
a bass. They're trying to fish. They're trying to go out there and fish, and they get caught in some really bad weather, and that's it. So, needless to say, it's not like a situation that you want to play around with, but we knew we had to go out there. This was our only chance to fish frickin' Lake Erie. I mean, hell, none of us had ever fished at Great Lakes, but well, you have.
I fished
once.
like Michigan, yeah.
Right, but the rest of us never fished Great Lakes,
And
and
me
we
and
never
Lojo
never
had-
caught a small.
Right.
Yeah. What else were you gonna say?
That was it.
Oh. So it was kind of a special thing. We were trying to do a lot of firsts for everybody, but that's when things started to turn for us. All right, guys, so shopcarls.com has given us a special discount code for our podcast listeners and viewers, and that code is After Dark 10. When you guys use that code, you're going to get $10 off your next order at Carl's Bait and Tackle. Now, it is only for Carl's Club members, but here's the best part. If you use that code, they're going to give you a free 30-day trial of Carl's Club. That way you get that $10 off discount. Being a Carl's Club member has a ton of perks, but just off the top of my head, like 30% off most of the baits on the store, free shipping, early access to new products, among other things. You're also going to get access to Carl's Tackle Insurance. So that's going to give you the ability to replace up to 4 $20 or less crankbaits if you break one off on a fish, if you hang one up in a tree, or if you just cast it off. They're going to help you replace that. It's kind of the first tackle insurance program that's ever existed, so it's pretty cool. Guys, click the link right at the top of the description or check out the show notes. Visit shopcarls.com. Use that code AFTERDARK10. Now, back to the show.
So, what's up, dog?
We're really excited to tell this story.
Yeah.
We were starving, right? Hadn't had any food yet, and do I sound really loud?
No, you're fine. You
Okay.
bypassed the whole fishing day, though, dog.
Well, because it was terrible. I mean, it
Okay,
wasn't anybody's fault, but
Hold up, bro.
I got you, I
was
got you.
reeling them in.
come on,
Yeah,
Norm.
Norm-
Tell
yeah.
Norm caught all the
Did
fish.
you catch a smallmouth?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, we
Yeah,
didn't find any
no.
smallies. It was
It's
just the weather was freaky and the bite was weird. We saw him though. He had a freaking
Yeah.
underwater camera, so we saw them little bastards.
The guide was saying like he would not take. He had people calling him, and he was like, "Look, I'm not taking anybody out until the bite was right."
Right.
And no other guide was there that day.
Yeah. So it just was a bad day.
Yeah,
all
we
around.
we just had to go because
that was the only day we had. And
Right.
we just figured if we could chase smallmouth on Lake Erie, let's try
Yeah,
because
definitely.
so many of us had not caught one. So it was like it would make sense. But go ahead. So,
anyway, so
fishing day was kind of but now we're
Right.
starving.
So we're starving, and we're like, "Hey, let's go to a restaurant." And in our heads, we're thinking, "All right, we're just going to go back to the boat ramp, right?" And the guide knows a restaurant on the water that you can pull your boat up to.
Yeah.
Okay. What, bro?
Looking at each
I'm sorry, dude. Restaurant on the water.
Yeah. This is really good for our audio listeners right now.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just keep going.
Anyway, so we're cruising through on a 21-foot frickin'
F-150.
F-150.
He's a yak bag.
So we're on a 12-foot John boat with a 15 friggin' horsepower, and we're ripping, dog.
Yeah, I got this story from here. Don't even worry about it, guys.
Go ahead, carry it.
I'll do your job.
Carry it, man.
Where did we just leave off?
So we're on our way. So there was a miscommunication where we were like, let's go back to the boat ramp. We can go drive somewhere and eat. The boat captain thought we wanted to go eat at the place on the water,
Yeah,
which is
some
probably where he
place in the
takes
water.
most of his clients and stuff. I didn't
Right.
guess would be there. So in order to get there, there's like 2 walls, and the waves, like those 8-footers, are crashing into that area.
It was like a canal. It was like a really wide,
Yeah.
like a normal size canal, like 100 feet wide, right?
We were in like a cove to get away, a little marina to get away from the waves, and this channel opened to the main lake.
Yeah, so it was really rough, like roughest stuff we had been in all day.
And so we're going along. Keep in mind, we got a lot of weight in the boat, and
Yep.
he thought we really wanted to go there, so we like risked it. But the whole time we were like, "Where are we going?"
Yeah.
Or I didn't even really know what was
We
going on.
were very confused because we
Yeah.
thought we were going back to the boat ramp, but that's not the direction we were going.
Yeah.
And I was sitting on the front of the deck, so I was facing you guys, so I didn't even know where the boat was headed. I was just
Well, now we were turning
Yeah.
around too because it's freaking Lake Erie, so we didn't really. We
Yeah.
thought the boat ramp was over there, but we weren't 100% sure. We were
No,
just,
I knew. I was asking him what's up, and there's
Yeah.
always like a weird thing when you film with a guide because the guide knows what's going on. He spends every day of his
Sure.
life on that
Yeah.
body of water.
Yeah, he knows that.
And then we spend every day of our life on water, and we feel like we need to know what's going on. And they're like, "Look, man, I don't want to explain what I do every day to you." You know what I mean?
Right,
So
right.
we go pulling in this channel, and there's massive waves. I'm like, "Hey, man, why do we have to?" Like I don't understand what's
is
going
this
on.
necessary?
yeah, because
Yeah.
we didn't go through the waves on the way.
That's right. We did
there.
not go through this canal on the way out.
So,
That's right. Yes.
We were going to a completely different part of the lake, basically.
Yes.
Yeah. So carry on.
So basically, we're going through the waves, and you got to think there's like waves from this side of the lake and waves from this side of the lake just
Yeah.
hitting each other, clashing. So it's almost like when you go into this, the waves aren't going one way or the other. They're just like boom, 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 like that. And then all of a sudden, I feel this big tidal wave come over my back. And keep in mind, it's cold out there. It's Lake Erie. We're
Yeah, it was
basically next to
cold that day.
Canada.
Yeah, the water was cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have the sweatpants we bought from Walmart the day before because I went up there with shorts. I didn't realize Pennsylvania wasn't like all the way up there, so I thought it was gonna be like 70 degrees.
Right, it was
We
freaking
actually
cold.
we all brought shorts. Besides, Lojo was the only one who packed pants.
packed. Yeah.
Yeah,
I just
me-
happened to check the weather, and I was like, "Oh, damn,
Yeah.
it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be in the 50s in the morning." I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, shoot."
Did you pack or did your wife pack?
No, I packed.
Oh, I'm proud of
No,
you.
I don't let my wife pack.
No, my wife.
I love my
packing,
wife, but
dog.
she don't freaking know what the hell I need.
Not like that. You selfish.
Damn.
I mean,
Okay,
So the
yeah.
wave comes over my back, and meanwhile I see AO with the camera on, so I'm laughing, and I'm like, I'm thinking it's funny because I just
Yeah.
got drenched, and I'm like the butt end of that joke. But what I fail to realize is that wave was way bigger than I thought it was. I
Yeah.
didn't realize until after you guys told me the whole boat went under the wave.
Yeah, we speared it.
Yeah,
we
I
I
speared
love
it.
doing
yeah.
that. That's a lot of fun.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
In
Good
certain
stuff.
boats, it would be. In certain situations, it could
So
be.
within
but,
2 seconds, the whole entire part of the boat that goes down, for those of you guys who are, I don't know what you would call that, the
Bow.
the bow is the front. Yeah.
bow.
No, the center place where like the
Oh, where your feet are.
driver, where all the seats
Just
are,
the
where-
cab. The
cab.
The freaking, yeah.
filled to the brim
It was
with
full.
water.
It was full.
To the
yeah.
brim.
It-
Like
It was
full?
completely
Yes.
full. Yeah.
And not gonna say that I saved the day, but the drain that's right there on the thing, we had
was
like
clogged.
we had all of those, those little 6-packs of like peanut butter chips, like the orange ones.
Yep.
Toasted
Yeah.
cheese
Crackers.
and stuff
Crackers,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah. So all of those had. The water was trying to go out, so it like whirlpooled it down on top of the drain, so the boat wasn't draining any water. And then I cleared it up, and then but if we would took another wave with all that water, probably
We
would
may
lost
have
that
gone
aspect.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your GoPro was open. On
Yes,
the,
my GoPro's
Yeah, I
was
heard your
charging.
camera got fricked.
My
Got fricked.
GoPro's toast. My camera was in my hand, thank goodness, because I did not
Because
trust.
it could have been on the floor. It
Yeah.
could have been on the floor easily.
That was
easily.
like, yeah, I just picked it up too.
Yeah.
So
Let me just reemphasize. Because this is the first time it's ever happened to me, like on a boat.
yeah,
Like actually spearing a wave like that.
on a boat that nice.
I swear to God, man, I'm telling you, like, because I could see, because me and Ao were facing forward, him and Yak were facing backwards. So they just felt water We saw it.
I feel like I
We
was
hit
at
it.
SeaWorld, bro.
Dude, the front end, I'm talking about trolling motor, the front end was underwater for a second. Like
Yeah.
it hit and it was down and it just, but it's, fiberglass is super buoyant. So it did come back up. And of course, then he starts kind of hitting the throttle to get the nose up. But at that point, everything was full of water. But I mean, we were underwater. It was crazy.
There was a wave in the boat. And
Yeah, the
you
wave
watched
hit him
it.
in the back.
Yeah, you
It-
watched it happen. It was like, what the heck is happening?
And if we had taken one, because my brain is immediately like fight or flight, right? I'm like, okay, I've got my phone, my wallet. I'm about to jump out of this boat and swim to the seawall because I'm like, this boat's about to go down. That's my first thought is just like, I've never seen a boat take on that much water. We're about to go down.
yeah.
Because boats go down, I know, because I've seen it happen. So I know it has to happen. I'm just like, this is that moment. Like, we're going down.
Yeah.
I don't care about anything in this boat. Forget, no offense to him. No offense. I mean, screw the rods, reels, tackle. Like, I don't care about any of that stuff.
No.
Even your wallet, your phone, at that moment, it doesn't even matter.
No.
But
Camera, slightly.
camera
matters.
slightly.
Yeah,
I had it in my
SD card
hand.
You can swim with one
camera.
hand,
Right,
then
right,
just
right.
do it and hold that thing up like this while you're swimming.
I was going
Content,
to.
baby,
That was in my
Content.
head.
Keep
I was
rolling
like,
the whole time. Never stop. But yeah, that was a true story. And I mean,
I don't even think people realize that we're not joking. If that would have taken on another wave, I
No, we were
genuinely
going
feel
down.
like we would have been. I thought we were going to sink with just that amount of water in the boat.
Yeah.
We had like barely a half inch of clearance from the edge of the bass boat.
yeah,
It was not.
it was
Yes.
insane.
Yeah.
It was
Yes.
crazy.
yes.
And yeah, like you said, the drain was clogged, so then it couldn't drain. And then, the guy is doing his thing, trying to keep the boat afloat. I mean, it was kind of a mad chaos for about 10, 15 seconds. I mean, I really thought we were going in.
I did too. I wasn't that nervous though.
No, I was fine. I was like, because the seawall was right. Like, we weren't in the middle of the lake,
Yeah.
so there was no reason to panic. It's like, well, we can just swim to the seawall right here and grab it and get up. But, yeah, if we were in the middle of the lake, we probably would have been a little bit more concerned.
Oh, dude, if we were in the middle of the lake.
like where we were in the beginning when we first drove out there to see
no
how bad
shot,
the waves
dude.
were.
The waves would have taken us into the rocks and we would have hit our heads.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh gosh.
I think taking on waves in a smaller boat like that is fun.
Well,
I
yeah.
mean,
if
I'm
you're
sure
in a controlled and
that's
You
what
were
I'm
in a
saying.
submarine
Lake
for
Erie
2
would
years,
take
dog.
you.
We were designed to sink, so
Yeah.
that's a little bit different. But
It
I don't
depends
know.
on like the boat, the situation. Like we were in an overloaded bass boat. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like that's
yeah,
not
I
the
get
boat
it.
you want to be hitting waves with. If you're on like a center console bay boat and there's just one of you and you know what you're doing, I don't know. I mean,
You just in a spear and waves and
wait,
stuff.
I have a
dog. Go
question
ahead.
about the peanut butter crackers. Were they in the bag or out?
No, they were
Because-
out. It was just wrappers all over the floor. so we
Wrappers,
had
that's what
that
it
and
was.
Slim Jim wrappers.
Oh.
And it was all like on top of the drain, so the water was trying to push down, and the plastic was all like
Yeah.
on it.
I
So
remember you saying
I got
something
it,
about
and
it.
I grabbed it, and dude, the whole boat drained in about 3 seconds.
Yeah, it did. It
but
helped
for like
a lot.
probably like 8-9 seconds, all the water was sitting in
Yeah.
there. And I was like, frick. Dude, I'm telling you, if we would have got another wave, which we never did.
yeah,
but if we
not
would
one
have,
like that. Thank
Yeah.
God. And he
It-
got on the throttle too. I think that's really helpful to get the nose of the boat
Yes.
up,
Yes.
get the water in the back, and just keep moving forward. So he did do that.
And I had like a hard case camera bag, like a Pelican off-brand, not a Pelican because I'm not in the
You ain't
squad yet.
bougie.
Right.
Yeah.
But the water came in and it was sitting on the ground. It just like was floating in the boat. I was like, oh my gosh, my camera
Grab
bag.
the camera, the content.
Lojo was like, he was standing up. Lojo started getting up to abandon ship.
literally
He was
like-
like, well, yep, that's it.
No, I mean I wasn't gonna leave y'all, but I was definitely leaving that
Yeah,
boat.
you was, dog. You got a
No.
family at home. You move on.
No,
Get out of there.
I got y'all out of there.
No, dog.
Are y'all both pretty strong swimmers?
Yeah,
By the way,
Yeah.
I didn't ask y'all afterwards. I think I knew you were, but you are too.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about
sure.
old Yak? His legs probably just sink him.
That man is a rock.
Yeah, he's just made of.
Is he
his
rock?
Well, his
You look at
legs
how
are
he's
just made of
built. We
We
muscle.
could use
Yeah.
him as an anchor for the boat.
Those legs would be like buoyant.
Not muscle, dog. Muscle's not buoyant. It's the opposite. Fat is buoyant.
Well, then I would be floating, dog.
I knew it was coming.
You want to know? All right, this is.
We
a funny
probably the
story.
two that kept that boat afloat because we
Yeah.
were in it, keeping
Yeah,
it up.
exactly. A lot of fat.
My
in there.
grandma used to be so overweight before she had surgery that she could float in a swimming pool without like paddling from her belly button up. Like she didn't have to kick or anything. You could like she was basically a bobber. You could like push her under and from her belly button up would just bob back up.
Oh my
Wouldn't
gosh.
that be the
dang,
top
dude.
of her?
What?
Wouldn't
Yeah, I'm
if you're on your
confused
back and
too.
you have a big belly,
No.
Belly button up.
Wouldn't your
No,
belly
no.
button
Like
be on
like
the top?
imagine me sitting in the water
Oh, her she was upright. She's upright. She's not laying down. She's upright.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I was
like you got a
thinking the same
tire
thing
on your
as you.
wrist. Yeah,
It's like
You're
she
just
was
standing up.
drowning and she didn't float at all.
Really? That's weird.
It was a game I used to play when I was a kid. I just get in our pool and I'd
Let's
push
go
her down.
dunk grandma.
That's drowned granny.
Yeah. So
I didn't realize
Damn.
even what happened until I was not even in the fight or flight mode yet. I was just laughing. I didn't realize what happened until we got back to the boat ramp.
yeah, we had to tell you guys
And,
what happened.
Yeah, they were like, that almost sunk. And I was like, did it? And you guys were like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, you're right.
Y'all are worried about dying, and this man's looking for crackers.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
was
where's
like,
the
"There's
crackers
one
at?"
more
Yeah,
sip."
Where's my
He was
cracker
looking
wrapper
down.
at?
He was like, the drain was between my feet, so he was like slapping my ankles. I was like, quit, dog. I didn't realize
Stop,
he
we're
was
dying.
saying.
Stop doing that.
I knew
we're about
I
to
knew
die.
it was bad, but I didn't think about like, oh yeah, if the whole entire thing's full of water, the boat probably could have sank.
Yeah.
Like I just
It
wasn't
did, yeah.
thinking it was going to
Yeah.
go down in that moment. But now looking back, and I was like, yeah, we only had
How-
like,
Just how
cold
much
was it?
weight we had on there.
Probably 60.
Like the outside temp or water temp?
Outside temp was probably, what do you
The
think?
outside tip was
60?
well at that time it was in the 60s and water tip was in the 60s too. But that's still
We would have
freaking
been
cold.
that's
fine.
cold.
We would
It
have been
was
okay
cold,
because
but we
the
would've been
seawall
fine.
was right there, but it still would have been dangerous though because those waves were so bad in that channel. Like even
Yeah.
out of the boat, we
I don't
didn't
even know which way the current would even be going.
That's
'cause
what I'm
it's
saying.
It's two parts of the ocean, or the ocean,
Yeah, the lake.
colliding.
basically
with
a
each
small
Basically
ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. I mean, that's the closest I've ever been to being in a sinking boat. I'm pretty sure. I mean,
Yeah.
I've never seen.
Well, you've been in a sinking boat in your backyard.
Exactly. Me and him have literally
Wow,
sank.
frick.
And this,
Yeah, I
and this
didn't even
felt,
think about that.
This was obviously a lot worse than that because
Yeah.
this was freaking
Lake
in like
Erie,
a
yeah.
20-foot channel, the 20-foot deep channel.
Dude,
Metal
if it, like,
seawall. I mean, there could be rocks anywhere in there. I don't know. I mean, Jesus.
That was very close. That's all. That's
Yeah.
all I gotta say. But
No,
that
it was.
That was the closest I've come to sinking something more expensive than a canoe.
I
So-
hope the video does it justice because at this point in time, we haven't seen the video yet. Now,
Yeah,
now you
no.
shot the video,
Yes.
so you probably know more than we do.
Well, the camera was not rolling. The big cam was not, but his chest
My
was
GoPro
rolling.
was rolling, but I'm facing the opposite.
So, but you'll be
direction.
able to
You'll
see
be
a
able to
ton of
see
water
all
coming
of your
in.
yeah.
Yeah.
And me saving the day and cleaning
Yeah.
it up. Yeah.
I whipped
got
the
it,
camera
guys.
out, but it was like it took me probably 30 seconds to get it rolling.
But we're gonna have his chassis though, so we'll get
Yeah.
all of the. Well,
Yeah.
we'll
I
see. Who
luckily, I
panicked
forgot
and
to
who
turn it
didn't.
off. I kind of just let batteries drain. We'll be halfway
Thank
on the way
God.
home in the car ride, and I'll hear my GoPro beep.
Oh, I've done that many a times.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Wes has that dirt on us now.
Yeah, we're screwed.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was freaking exciting, man. Exciting, and we were at that point. We were more than happy to get off the water.
Yeah.
Um,
Then the next day, I told Lunkers to, I was right. That was it.
Yeah.
That was that trip, dude. That meet and greet was crazy though. To meet
Yeah.
people in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it was
people.
cool.
We had fans up north.
no, we had a ton more than I thought.
Yeah,
Although I thought 1,000 people would show up, and we had like 700.
yeah.
But that,
That's good, man.
there
That's
could
good.
have been some other people that came to the store, but they just didn't wait in line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of those people we saw in the store, maybe just was like, "I'll screw that line."
Yeah.
So we could have had 1,000 people there.
Yeah.
Close to it.
Close to it.
I think we were there for probably 4 hours. Or
Yeah.
3.5, 4 hours.
Oh, yeah, we were there,
stayed
like,
even longer
11
just to
o'clock.
finish the line off. So we had 4 hours of study.
Oh, we're not going to leave if there's people in
Yeah,
line. We
of
ain't
course not.
freaking leaving until everybody gets
No.
seen and talked to.
Norm
but-
said he messed up a signature on a kid's hat, and the kid called him out on it on
Dude,
Instagram.
Norm was freaking
Yeah.
finding himself during that meet and greet.
What'd you say? What'd you do?
No,
What'd you write?
I really messed up his signature, and I said, "Sorry, I ruined your hat." And then he posted it on Instagram and said, "Norm ruined my hat." And that's a
So-
picture of it.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's funny.
You were trying to figure out your signature, though. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think you'd really figured out your signature yet.
yeah. I still haven't. I've ruined
Yeah.
so many hats.
Well,
Wait, here, hold up. I might still have my autograph on my.
oh, you didn't wash?
You don't take
Oh,
showers?
it's gone, dog.
No, if you just get dirty again, I figure why take a shower if you just have to do it over and over again. Save
interesting.
money on shampoo and
Yeah.
body wash. Yeah, no, it's
Interesting
gone. It
technique.
was there yesterday too because it was Sharpie, so it stuck on me. But Lunkers was trying to help me improve my autograph, so he did it on my arm.
Right. Well, yeah, he drew a penis on my hat, so right in front of a 12-year-old kid, so that's good.
He did a lot in front of little kids. Don't leave that
Wow,
in. I
yeah?
didn't mean it like that.
God.
I just,
Dang,
I
he did try
I
to
meant-
recruit every single kid.
I saw
to
him
the
recruit
Army.
a 3-year-old boy to the
He
military.
literally did. He
And I
literally
thought,
did.
This is a mother freaking patriot if I've ever seen one.
He must be getting a commission from the U.S. Army or something. He's just walking around like...
He must be
You
sponsored
a guy?
by him or something.
You ever thought about joining the Army?
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm 45 years old, dog.
I'm 45.
Never too late.
I don't have my left leg. Doesn't matter.
We get you a waiver.
Get you a waiver, dog.
Yes, he asked somebody who was obviously like probably like me and his age.
Yeah.
He was like, you know, like, did you join the army or something like that? Or somebody's asking for advice, and he
Yeah.
was like, I have asthma. He's like, and then I think somebody said you can get a waiver for
Yeah.
that.
We
Yeah.
said that
Yak
several
Pack.
times. Yeah, because
Yeah.
Yak Pack was a recruiter, so he was just getting all kinds of waivers.
I had so many waivers that I had to get a waiver to get an extra waiver.
Oh my
Good
god!
Lord.
What was wrong with you?
You had to get a waiver back then for every tattoo, surgeries.
Really? For the
Yeah.
Navy? When did you go in?
2012.
Oh shit, that was.
So
a lot
I went
later
through
than me,
MEPS
yeah.
in 2011. So
Okay.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, they weren't doing that tattoo crap when I first. I mean, for years.
yeah, they
when
made me
I was
like
in.
detailed. Why did you get that? Because I'm young.
Yeah, I know. I feel like more tattoos have no meaning now than the ones that do have meaning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. That's
I was
stupid.
thinking about getting a stormtrooper holding the bass tattooed on my arm.
Yeah, but that
Did you see the
Yeah, I
my
saw
new
your
cameraman sticker? about
and
to
I was
say.
like, that. I never wanted a tattoo. I saw it, and I was like, you guys want to do a tattoo fishing challenge?
No, this man, when we saw it earlier at the tackle shop,
Yeah.
5-10 minutes in the car ride back, he was just talking about getting tattoos for a video.
Yeah.
Man,
that
hey.
would be cool.
I think Rob just did something with Yak, didn't he? Like an Instagram post. Like if it got a certain
Yeah.
amount of likes, he's
Little
got a
Bass
tattoo, Little Bass
Energy.
Energy.
If y'all don't get that
Yeah.
picture to
Oh,
50,000
no.
likes.
Yeah, yeah.
How's it doing?
It's like a
Oh, it got-
37.
It was at 34,
No, it had
35
way-
last time I checked.
God, it had over 50 last time I checked.
No shot. On the
For
way
real?
up here, I looked at it.
Really?
Yeah. Because we were talking about it. I was like, I bet, because I thought the same thing. I was like,
I thought it would definitely do it.
Yeah, it's only, when we were on the way up here, it
Yeah.
was just over 34.
Damn, I must have looked at something else. That's surprising.
Yeah.
Wow. He should still get the tattoo, though, by the way.
I think so.
Yeah, I think he should. You got something to add over there? Hmm? Come
So
on,
why
man.
did
Take
you
this
never-
podcast over.
I have a question.
All right, hit me with it.
Why did you never join the military? You seem like a military type sometimes, but then sometimes definitely not.
Yeah,
Right, when he won't pee in front of people.
That's why. That's why I did.
If you had joined the army, you would not have a fear of
They
pee.
couldn't
peeing
find
in front of
a
people.
waiver for me to pee in private. You know. So
That's one of the questions they'll have to ask you
no,
when you join.
straight up, I was looking into the Coast Guard, and your boy got that love bug, man. I got married early.
Oh, yeah.
I
Hey,
got-
because you were a diver. That would make sense.
Yeah, I was really looking into it, man. I thought it was really cool, like ride around
Yeah.
on helicopters and freaking
Saving people.
yeah. I
Like
thought it was
us
really
on
cool.
Lake Erie. That would have been the Coast Guard that saved us.
Could have been
if
your
we had
boy.
sank. Yeah.
Strong swimmer.
Did you
Yeah.
pull up some questions you were going to ask?
No, there's no service. I literally Googled what's the best question to ask on Lojo's podcast, and then no service. So, what's your guys' favorite?
First date questions. Let's go.
What's your guys' favorite animal that has wings?
Your mom.
Humming.
Wings. Damn it. No, you serious?
Because she's an angel.
Oh, how
That's so
sweet.
nice.
That was stupid.
Your favorite animal with wings?
Yeah.
Hummingbird.
Golden eagle.
Why wouldn't you say bald eagle?
Because the golden eagle's bigger, man, and they're more badass.
Yeah, but America. Right?
Yeah, I know. Well, I was thinking just eagle in general. But
Speaking of that, I was on the lake the other day, and a bald eagle literally swooped down probably, I'll say 50 feet from me, and just picked up a big old crappie right next to me.
Sure wasn't Osprey.
No, it was the ospreys were chasing him. You ever watched You ever watched ospreys? Because they normally
Yes. you may have ever
that's all he
watched the
does.
ospreys.
Watch ospreys.
That's all I
He's
do
a
when
big
I'm
osprey
meditating
guy.
and stuff.
Big
you know
osprey
what I
guy.
mean? Big osprey guy.
He spots ospreys like a quarter mile away on the lake. I'm just like, how are you seeing this?
I'm just
He's like, look,
like-
there's a nest up there. It's 8,000 yards away.
Nah,
Well, on
dog.
top of that mountain.
You ever seen those YouTube like live streams where they have a GoPro in like the bald eagles?
Yeah, those are mine.
nest?
I'm just kidding.
You ever seen that though, where it's like 100%
Yeah.
always live stream?
Yeah,
You
it's
just
crazy.
Tune in and
How the hell
just-
they get cameras in there?
Yeah, I feel like you get.
Yeah.
I think
You
that's
gotta
in
get
like a
your face
reserve.
shot off.
I think that's a reserve or whatever.
What does
Like
that mean?
Like,
Like a wildlife reserve.
Yeah,
like
wildlife
that's one of those places you
I
can't
got
hunt
you. Gotcha.
eagles.
Like Lake X.
Can't hunt eagles on this land.
Yeah, buddy.
What's your favorite animal with wings? Stop. Just stop.
I was thinking.
It's
I'm trying
an
to think straight up.
osprey, dude. You just need to.
I
just
like
stop.
ospreys. I like anything that can swoop down, spread all open, and just snag a big old
Dude,
bass.
before he even started saying it, did you not see me? I was just like, I can already tell
I
by your
didn't mean
tone.
anything bad by that, dude. Just I like that spread eagle. Just swoop down, just eat that fish, boy. Just get that
Dude,
bad.
as soon as you started speaking, I was just like, man, here we go. We're about to go off.
What's
the
wrong with
rails.
that? What's wrong with that?
Busting it wide open, and you just
I didn't say that.
you did though.
No.
You basically did.
No.
Norm, what's your favorite animal with wings?
Probably
This man's gonna say a Pokemon.
I was
Watch.
gonna-
No, come on, man, real
No, I
animal,
was gonna say
dog.
like an owl probably. Those
Owls
kinda
are dope.
Pelicans are dope because they get to go like fish every day. They just get to hang out by the beach, eat some
And they're
fish.
pink. They're cool.
Yeah.
Did you just say pelicans are pink?
That would be a
That's
flamingo.
a flamingo.
Damn.
Yo,
It's not good.
yo, if you edit that out, I'm gonna be so mad. You
He
better.
won't. He won't.
I'm sorry. I thought you said flamingo.
Yeah, I thought I
mean-
heard flamingo too. But
They don't even sound remotely alike.
As soon as my god,
Yeah.
as soon as you said it, just that pink bird popped into my mind. I don't know why. So pelican. Okay, so a pelican. Those are like the birds at the beach, like those white.
No, they're just seagulls.
good lord,
See,
man.
you not know what a pelican is?
This man right here. Let's move on from the freaking bird talk, man. If this man says anything else, he's done
Smidge.
for the night. We're gonna have to just cut it with no outro. Look, here's what we need to talk about.
Hold on a second. I didn't know what a pelican is.
no.
I didn't know what a pelican is. 'cause I don't know-
service.
It's like the one with the big mouth.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
From like Finding
Okay.
Nemo.
Yeah. Okay.
Is my
I got
mic?
it.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can
Yes,
hear you.
that's good.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
I just.
Yeah, it's tough.
Here's what we need to talk about to wrap this podcast. Look, I told you guys about
I like the random questions. This
my
is
ass
fun.
is right for the raping, right? And I want to know some of y'all's like weird interactions with.
Lunkers TV.
I mean, if that's where you want to go with it, sure. Let me hear
that's
about the
just-
first time you met Lunkers, Norm.
Dude, we were having a good conversation. This is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
What do you mean? Do you think folks at home are like, hell yeah, dog? Let me hear about that freaking flamingo, dude. You know, Lojo likes a freaking flamingo, Mom? Let me call my dad real quick. Ask him what a pelican is.
Look, I liked the random questions from Norm.
Look,
It's
I was asking y'all a random question. I just want to know what's like an awkward experience with your boss.
You're asking me or the
I'm asking
viewers?
anybody. What do you mean am I asking the viewers,
You can't
dog?
just change gears on me like that, man. You can't just change.
He hit you with
still
what
doesn't
is
know
your
what a pelican is,
favorite
man.
animal with wings?
Yeah.
And I
That's
hit
a
you.
solid question.
That's a solid question. It made me think. In fact, it made all of us think. That was a good. I liked it.
What do you mean though? I can't hit you with something random.
But see,
Where
yours-
did that
yours-
come from?
Your question wasn't random though. It was like right back to our normal topic.
I thought you wanted to land
Well,
this
I mean-
podcast with some substance.
I just thought we were having
Like
a-
if this podcast is a plane, we're crash landing
Look,
this
I'm
guy
just
right
confused because I thought we were having like a good conversation, and he just like abruptly tried to end it. So I was just like, "Wait, what's happening
now. All
here?"
right, let me ask you another question. What's your favorite animal with paws?
See, why you gotta take it? Why you gotta take it to that next level though? There was no need for that. There was no need for that. There was no need for that. That was rude. I'm out of water. This is ridiculous. Shoot! Brand new water right next to me. Let's go.
Brand new water just hopped in.
I was
Just
thinking the
saying,
same thing.
man. Dang. Like we
No,
can
I
move
get
on
it,
to your
dude.
question.
No, I just was trying to keep things flowing. I guess I see my fault.
We were in a hotel room one time, and he tried to big spoon me out of nowhere.
Who, Norm?
Yeah. It was,
Out of nowhere.
He's
Yeah.
always touching me, so I thought I'd
What?
Just give it a shot.
I thought I'd give
Send
it. I give it back to him because I'd always be
Oh.
like, "Stop," and then I was
You
just
got
like, you know
up.
what?
No,
Yeah.
pause. You got up out of your hotel bed,
Yeah.
walked over to the window. As I was like, so the window's behind me. I'm like laying on my side. This man walks behind me, sneak attacks me from the back,
Oh shit!
and
not
just
lying.
lays in bed. Come here, baby.
I don't think I
Sounded
said
just
that.
like him.
Maybe I said that. I don't
Damn,
know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
that kind of sounds like something
You
you
probably
say
can't keep.
though.
Any, I mean,
don't
don't keep any of this in. So
I mean,
No,
team
I'm
bonding.
keeping that. I mean,
At this point, I don't really know what's going to happen here.
I think we need
Yeah.
to let Norm ask another question.
yeah, Norm, hit,
I
hit
know,
us with
I
a question
just-
that Lojo wants
see.
to actually answer.
You can't put him on the spot. I just,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I,
I can.
dude, I love random like questions that just have no meaning, but it's just it's just fun to talk about like debate. You know, I don't know. It's just fun.
Nah, you're he debates.
I like
man.
to. I like to debate. I do. I like
This
to
man will
debate
debate you. Like he'll bring something up just to argue you.
No, he won't.
Yes, like that. We'll be riding down the street and he'll be like, "Dang, dog, you put 2 Skittles in your mouth or 3?"
and then be able to argue which
Yeah.
one's better.
Yeah.
And for what reason?
And just pick his side. After you say your side, he's like, "No,
It's definitely 2 is the answer.
2 is the answer."
Yeah. If you put 3
Really?
in, then 1 gets like
oh no, I like
soggy.
Left
3.
out.
No, 2's not
Yeah.
enough. 2's not enough. See?
Yeah, but the third one that you put in, it's not going to taste the same as the other 2 because it's been sitting in your mouth.
Can I ask you a question?
exactly. But that's
Yeah,
the
well,
wild
you're going to
card.
ask me regardless. So
Do you like your pillows to be longer?
You son of a. Okay, no. This is a
Wait,
perfect.
wider?
Hold on,
Good
wait.
question.
This-
I feel
there's
this is
3
a-
dimensions to a pillow.
That's true. This is a perfect time to settle this before you know which side we stand on this.
Oh, this is a hot debate.
No,
that's been
yeah,
going on
me
for
and
years.
him had a moment in a hotel room about pillows. All right. So, when I say that's a big pillow, do you think it is a bigger pillow or it is a thicker pillow?
That's
Wait,
not
wait,
even
no,
the
I'm just
conversation
saying-
we had.
No, but that's part of it. That's part of it.
I would
When
say a
when I
bigger
say if you have a
pillow.
big, that's a big pillow. Do you think of a longer pillow or do you think of a thicker pillow?
A longer pillow.
Okay, Dev.
All right. Ask me again. I'm going to close my eyes and think about it.
Dev, that's a big pillow, right there.
Thick.
Really?
Yeah.
So it could be this long, but if it was really thick.
No, you saw one long and thick. It was twice. You saw it. I can see it
What?
in your head right now.
Well, if you say that's a big pillow, I instantly go to like a square pillow, not long or
Like how
wide.
big a square?
Like
Hold them hands up.
Well, a big pillow has to do with its length. I
That's
feel
just
like.
that's just what
I'm
I
saying.
thought that was just like general thinking, like.
thickness for sure.
But
Yeah,
you
no,
did,
then
but
you
then
would
you
say
would
that's
say
like a
you
full
would say that's a
pillow or
thick
something.
pillow.
Yeah.
No, if I say it's a full pillow, I think of like a full size bed pillow, like the fit like a body pillow.
This isn't
Yeah,
even
but-
the conversation.
I know, but this
Okay,
this
what's the
is this
conversation?
matters though. But
All right.
so well, let me say my part, and then you can say your part
Okay.
because I started the conversation. I said. I said no wait, how did the conversation start?
No, you hit me with it.
Okay, you know what? All right,
Conversation, I love it.
No, this is good. This
Y'all got to
this
heated
gets
discussion
deep.
about this,
It
didn't
gets
you?
deep. It gets deep. And I
This is
think
why
it
we
would be
split ways.
pretty split. Yeah, this was the splitting point right here. So I said, do you prefer? You said something about like it was hurting your neck or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, do you prefer a bigger pillow or a smaller pillow?
So
That's
bigger
what I
meaning
said.
Being length.
Well, so I just said the words, do you like a bigger pillow or a smaller pillow? And then you said,
No, that's not how you worded it. That's not how you worded
I think it was.
So if you worded it that way, I would say smaller, so because you can fold a smaller pillow,
Yeah.
smaller, how we're thinking about it, into like what fits you best. If you just have a huge big pillow,
Yeah.
and so your neck's like this, you know what I mean? You can't really do anything with it.
But I guess the point of it was I was asking him whether he liked and here's how I know that I'm right. So let me just tell you. So in the bed world, right, you got like twin, king, queen, whatever, right?
Yeah.
That's a size.
Yeah.
With pillows, the queens and the kings. So the bed world measures how
I
big
did
the
not
pillow
know
is
there
by
was,
length.
like pillow
That's
sizes.
right. I didn't know that either until we got a king size bed. There's king size pillows, which are longer.
That just makes
so
sense,
that
I
proves
guess.
my point that when a pillow is bigger, it's longer. That's the metric, not the thickness. Because if you took a pillow that was this wide and you made it that thick, you still wouldn't say it's a big pillow.
Unless you
You'd say
laid
it's
it
a
on the
retarded
side.
pillow.
Jesus.
You'd say
Nah,
it was a dumb pillow.
Here's the thing, man. You're like using all these like words and stuff. Like when it happened, I was like, "Dang, dude, this neck's hurt my pillow." Or
Got him. You see? You see?
it's freaking 12, dude. I got to drive 3 hours home. I'm gonna die on the way home.
It's
so I hope
3
you guys
hours?
enjoy.
It's not. It's 2 hours.
It's
He's
2
being
hours.
dramatic,
Hope
man.
you guys enjoy my last words right here.
He does this
talking
every
about the
time.
freaking pillow. Yeah.
We're gonna close it right after this.
Look, so we're laying in bed. I'm like, dude, these pillows, man, my
That's right.
neck
Yep.
is whack.
Yep.
And he's like, you like your pillows to be like
Because that prompted me to say, okay, that pillow is not the right size for him. So it got me thinking, because I thought the
Then
pillows
you
were
were like,
weird
man,
too.
how long you like your pillows to be?
No, that's not what I said, dude. That's not what I
You
said.
were like, do you like your
That's
pillow to
not
be like
what
long
I said.
or like short?
See, no, that's not how it happened. I never
No, it
used
is.
it.
I'll
never,
tell you why.
I never used
because
the word
you were
long or
heavily
short.
under the influence that night.
Does
And
that
you were
make me
not
wrong?
Logically, there, you can't remember properly.
That's
you
not
remember
true.
the refrain, like you remember the framework of this conversation,
Not the details.
but that your brain was not functioning at the capacity that you're functioning right now. Because I remember looking at you and I was like,
Well, yeah.
dog, I'm talking about thickness, man. I'm talking about how tall it is because my neck's in my freaking nips right now. And you were like, nah, dog, this
That's
is a
not-
real conversation.
that's not
Like,
what
I
I
want to know
said.
how long
That's not
you
what I
want
said.
your pillow to be.
I didn't say that until after we had already talked about what makes a pillow bigger.
Well, there's also a third part to this question.
What's that?
Firmer.
Why were we not in the same bed?
Well, that's fourth.
That's a
okay.
damn good question.
Firmness or softness? Like you want it to be super firm or soft?
I like a
Where
mid-ground.
it's thin.
I like firm, dude.
You
I like
can't,
thin.
you can't pick. You can't like you got to pick one or the other. You know what I mean?
Firm.
Go in the middle.
Firm, thin and firm.
See, I like thin because then
I
you can
just
fold
like
it to how
long.
it fits you.
Like I like the long pillows, man. I don't care if they got a lot of fluff or little fluff.
You're on my side,
I
dude.
like
That's
the
what
long
makes a
ones,
pillow
and then You can
big.
stack them if you need to.
Do
so you
you
can have like two or three?
do you
of
like
them.
cuddle with your body, like long body pillows? Is that why?
I don't think I do.
I
just
thought
have
all
them on my
bed
head.
pillows were like,
One, I don't want my head to fall off
What?
one way or
Like
the
what?
other. Like if
Like
I'm
what?
sleeping and I'm rolling around.
All bed pillows were like what?
what are you trying to
You,
do?
you just said I thought all bed pillows were like and you
the
never
same
finished.
like length.
Okay, well, see, I'm educating you. There's different ones for different size beds.
there's queen size pillows, right? They're about 2.5 foot. A king is about 2 and 3 4/4.
But you just said you thought they were all one
Look,
size. I
look.
did too, but I'm just saying to you that there are different sizes and they judge them by length. That's how you get
Basically,
the size of a pillow.
The gist of the conversation was, I don't care if one pillow is 6 inches longer than the other pillow.
Yeah, you were talking about thickness. That's exactly what the whole thing
So
was. I just
you-
set up. You were talking about how thick the pillow was, and I meant no. How long was it? And that sparked the debate. Well, what makes a pillow bigger, thickness or length? Boom, just wrapped it all up.
Well-
You're the one who's misremembering it.
No, he
broke the lid off
what
of it,
he
baby.
just
Let's
said-
freaking go.
He always twists up, man. He's
Yeah,
manipulating,
no, I
dog. He's
twisted the
manipulating the
truth.
youth of America right now.
What you just said is you don't care about the size of your pillow. It's how you use it. That's what you like.
That's what she said.
Are you arguing or agreeing right now?
No,
it's
'cause
not
He's
about-
like, oh, I don't care about the size or like whatever. And he was like, oh, so it's thickness. He's like, no. So he
I
cares
still
about
don't
how he
understand what
uses it.
side you guys are on in this debate.
My side is when you just refer to a person, it could be anybody in the world, and you say, I like a little bit of a bigger pillow. And what do they imagine when you say a bigger pillow? Do they imagine a longer pillow?
No,
or a
I
big
remember
fat
the
pillow?
conversation perfect.
I
now.
already said it.
You asked me. You were like, "Hey, bro, well, how do you like your pillows?" And I was like, "I just don't like them that thick, man." And you were like, "Nah, bro, I meant like how long?"
Yeah, because I said how big do you like your pillow to be? That's what
Let
I
me
said.
ask you this: if somebody gives you a bed pillow, right? A normal bed pillow.
Yeah, I'm following.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Do you like this type of pillow?" You're thinking, "Okay, is it too firm, too soft?"
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
Thickness.
Yeah,
like
do you like this pillow? Not do you like the size of this pillow?
I have a-
because
I have
that's
a
a completely
question.
different question.
Is Norm big?
We're talking
or,
about
no.
size measurements, not do you like the damn pillow.
Yeah.
Is Norm big or are you big?
What do you mean?
Norm's tall. We're thicker. Which one is it?
I would
Which one's
say I'm
bigger?
big. I would say if you put me and Norm next to each other and say which guy's
Yeah.
bigger, they're
But
going to
he's
say
big.
me. No, I know, but I'm
I
just saying
benched
like
225, no spot on the Smith machine.
Cap
Did
right
that
now. Let's go.
that actually helps my argument.
Yes.
no, I see what you're saying, but I mean we're
Yo, it's
I don't
the
know how that
length of the
relates for
pillow, bro. Because
people's
then when it gets long enough, you can fold it in two, and it's like two pillows.
See,
yeah, that's true.
That's
what I'm
very
s-
true, Norm. But here's the thing,
But
man.
nobody's answering.
the main thing that came from this argument that we actually argued about
Bro,
the
how
most,
is a pillow smaller if it's longer?
That's exactly that's
it can
exactly
be,
right.
It can be thinner.
Exactly.
That's-
but still, a long pillow. You're no way that's going to
So
call
you
that
just
a
agree
non-big
that Norm
pillow.
is bigger than you because he's taller.
Bro, we're talking about pillows and
We're
body
talking
size.
about pillows. That's two different things.
Here's where the
That's apples
argument
and oranges,
came to
dog.
fruition.
That's apples and oranges.
That's pecans
We-
and pecans.
Literally, I looked at him after he asked me that, and I was like, bro,
All right, I got.
Is this even worth the conversation?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's why I was just like,
I got
well,
it.
yeah,
Now
why
there's
not?
somebody
This
sitting
real
here
quick.
for the past 10 minutes heard us talk about pillows.
And I hope
they're-
that
well,
They're about to
somebody.
get really disappointed when they hear my next topic.
Oh no!
shoot.
All right.
no.
So if you could ride any enlarged animal into battle, what animal would you ride?
Does it have to be
Elephant
real?
or rhino?
So you got to understand.
Wait,
all
enlarged animal.
So all of the animals would be the same size. So like a T-Rex size animal, like massive.
Okay.
But it could be any animal enlarged to that size. They're all the same size.
Oh, I
What
got
animal
mine.
would you ride?
Your mom. Just kidding.
Let's go.
I'm just
Angel
kidding.
Wings. Angel. She's
I'm
a
just
great
kidding.
lady.
I've never even met.
And then
Dawn's
if you
mom. I
had
don't know.
100 medium-sized animals behind you in battle, what would those animals be too?
Jesus, that's
and that
very
could
complex.
be the same animal or different animals.
We should have just
How mu-
the first question.
We should probably wrap the podcast.
Oh,
No,
no,
that's too good
no,
of a
no,
question.
no. Because I've got one too.
I feel
All right,
like
let's
we might
do
say
it
the
fire
same.
round though. Let's not argue over this one, okay?
Don't you tell me how to do this, you bastard. Why are you trying to control the conversation? Why can't we just
Okay.
talk?
I got it.
We're about to get another viral TikTok
I'm gonna get
right here.
divorced for this podcast.
You're going to be home 10 minutes later, man. Come
10
on.
minutes later, I'm getting home at 2:30 in the morning.
If we go
Every week,
15
my
miles
wife
over
thinks
the
I'm just
speed.
going out on the town.
She does not think
I'm like,
that.
no, babe, I swear, we talked for 45 minutes. It just took a long time to do it. We talked about important crap, man.
Oh, like what?
like winged animals, pillow size, and I want to ride a freaking hamster into battle with an army of mother freaking armadillos behind me because they got fat shells.
See? You see why this is fun? That's a
It
good
is
answer.
fun. It is fun.
That was
all
a
right.
good answer.
What do y'all
See?
want?
Well, I can't even beat that. That's too good.
I'm gonna go. First answer: rhinoceros.
Oh, jeez.
Giant rhino.
Yeah,
Big rhino guy.
Because they're, they're
Yeah.
rhinos, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
They got
Okay.
thick
And
skin,
then-
big horn.
It would be even bigger because they're an enlarged animal. So.
Yeah, it would go straight through my hamster's skull. Frick my hamster up, dog.
Dude, your hamster versus a rhino. It's
It's toast.
You got to change your animal.
Yeah,
bro.
but he has a
Opposable
bunch of
thumbs, though.
armadillos
Yeah.
behind him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, what would be behind you?
He said armadillos.
Armadillos, because they got thick shells.
Yeah, they could roll.
Yeah. Yeah, dog.
Yep, that's right.
Roll up under that rhino's foot. You're gonna
Trip
slip
him
on his
up.
own horn.
All right,
Yeah.
behind me, I would do. See, I'm beat up in this one. It's either gonna be a shark
Okay. That could be a problem.
That's the dumbest answer.
Because
It's almost as dumb as a thick pillow.
we're
dude.
gonna be all land. We're gonna be all land, dog.
It's a walking shark.
Okay. Then a
Land
hippopotamus.
Jeez.
Damn it, you took my answer. Damn it.
Yeah, but
Well,
you
what-
can still go big. One big
No,
hippopotamus.
I can't.
What would you be, Lojo?
Hippo. With an army of hippos.
Just hippo galore.
Dude, hippos are mean, dude.
They are. They are.
Hippos-
They got some teeth.
Hippos freak up every animal in the African jungle. Like, look it up. They kick everybody's ass
And
constantly.
they swim like
What a-
40 miles per hour. dude.
You got a tear, dog. You got
Yeah,
tears
this
coming
is too
up.
funny.
Rhinos, or not rhinos, hippos kill more people in Africa every year than any other animal.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's how
dude,
bad
if they see
hippos
you,
are.
they kind of look kind of cool, and then they just don't
Yeah.
mess with you. They're like,
They get mad. They're like
Yeah.
full of they have like highest levels of testosterone in the freaking animal kingdom or something.
Isn't
It's
that
crazy.
a bull shark?
Well, I mean maybe the second highest, but it's really maybe like land
Have you ever
land
caught a bull
animals.
shark?
No, never have. I've always wanted to.
I would fly a bumblebee into battle.
Oh, you
Because
can
I would
ride
have
flying
yeah.
animals. I didn't even think about that.
I see what you did, and then you have a car too.
Bumblebee?
I got it.
Thank you.
Transformer joke.
No, that was
Yeah,
a horrible
good-
joke. I'm
good
gonna
stuff,
leave.
Devin, thanks for contributing to the
Dead
podcast.
No,
guy.
hey, I've got a rapid fire question that I really want to throw in here.
All right, final
and it
question.
can be short, but this is
Wait, I didn't say what was going to be behind me. Alligators.
Oh, sorry.
Alligators, they got good armor. Bite
Dude,
things,
alligators are
and then the
awesome.
beak could
Horrible
come
decision.
down.
yeah, but just give me a bang stick and it's over.
Crocodiles might go a little bit harder. I
Yeah,
heard they're more
actually, yeah.
ferocious.
Crocodiles
yeah.
are a lot.
Crocodile.
You
yeah.
want to go crocodiles?
yeah, for sure.
Or
They're
actually,
bigger.
They're just gonna get stepped on by everything we have.
I would
though.
take some medium-sized ants.
Ants might
Actually, that's a pretty
Yeah.
good choice.
because ants
Yeah.
they're
They're
they
strong.
fight. Like,
yeah,
they
and
gang.
they're 10 times stronger than their
Right.
actual body weight, so they can lift things up.
Yeah, that's a
like
good
no
point.
human can do that.
That's a good point.
So
You play with bugs a lot when you were a kid?
yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
You ever eaten an ant?
Damn,
Maybe an
dog.
accident
You ever eaten
while
ant?
sleeping
No.
or something.
No?
You know, you
No.
averagely eat like $5 a year just while you're sleeping with your mouth open.
Yeah.
Oh, heck, dude.
That's
I do a lot
terrifying.
more
What was your question?
when I'm awake.
Okay. All right. Would you rather? This is a would you rather.
Let's go.
Would you rather fight a chicken every time you got in your car,
I've heard this one.
Oh, I think. I've heard
or,
this.
dang it, maybe Badge hasn't,
All right.
or
Okay.
fight an orangutan once a year, but you have a sword?
Is there a catch to this? Is
No,
there
it's what would you rather?
probably a chicken dog.
Does the orangutan
What?
know how to use the sword?
No,
Oh, you have the sword.
You have the sword,
Have you seen?
but he could certainly get the sword from you if
Have you
not.
seen what those animals can do to humans?
Are we talking about an enlarged orangutan or like a newborn?
I
Like,
think it
are we
might-
riding this orangutan into battle, or does the
I would
orangutan
assume-
have wings.
I would assume this is like a full-size male orangutan who's angry.
Not a
How
chance.
big are
That's what I would-
orangutans?
Chance.
Like 50 pounds?
No, orangutans are pretty large. Like
Dude, a
they're like
monkey-
800?
No, no.
Well,
No. They're, they're probably
dude.
like 150
Yeah, I'll
pounds.
say 150.
I could
But
take
they're
the
very
orangutan.
smart. They're dexterous. You know.
There ain't no way, dog.
Yeah,
a
with
monkey
a
would
weapon?
end all of us, bro.
But
If you have
but
a
you had a
sword?
sword though.
Yeah, you have a sword.
How
So
many
you
times
could-
y'all yielded a sword?
No. But you have a year because it's only once a year you have to fight him.
So we get
so
to
you
train.
can
Do
train
Do you
for
know
a year
the
with a
date
sword.
of the fight, or is it a surprise date?
Oh.
I would say you would know. It would just be like a once a year, like your birthday thing that had to happen.
Okay, so it would be like
Does
a
the
random
or-
day the orangutan
No,
shows
that's
up.
not
Does
fair.
the
no.
orangutan also get to train for this fight?
Yeah. Does the orangutan know that we're
I would just get
fighting
some
him?
iron knuckles, and every time I got in my car, I just. That's a wrap. Just one punch.
Wait, is it one chick? I thought it was.
Chicken's
No,
dead.
no, one chicken. I was. My answer is chicken because it's like
You get free food every single day.
well, fighting a
Okay.
chicken. You just grab it, throw it out of the car. And it's the fight's over.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
not every
chicken should be
chicken is like your
scary, though,
chicken.
man.
yeah, chickens can be scary, but here's the thing: a chicken can't kill you. An orangutan can.
Orangutan.
Yeah.
You're not going to lose a fight to a chicken.
but
Now, you
imagine
may-
getting in your car every day.
I
It's
know.
just, there's a chicken. Like,
See, that's
dude,
what
you did
Holly
this
said.
yesterday.
Holly was immediate, like, I'd kill the orangutan with a sword. She's like, I'm not fighting a chicken every time I get in my car, bro. Every time.
Dude, an orangutan is crazy. Have
I
you
know.
seen the me and you've watched like
they're
those
freaking
the
crazy.
people that like raise these animals and then like
Yeah.
these animals
And they
will
turn
get
on 'em.
jealous.
They turn
They'll
on 'em.
get like
Yeah.
they're smart. They'll turn and eat your face.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then you can
dude
wear.
got his
if you-
face eaten for real.
If you know it's
Oh,
coming, you
okay.
can wear like some sort of protective gear. You can wear like armor. or
Nah,
something
nah,
so
you
they
only got a
can't mess
sword.
you up.
That's it.
Yeah,
No
I think
armor?
a sword is the only thing
Well,
you
you
can
didn't
have.
say like.
You're naked with a sword.
Wait, so my hoo-ha's out?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Swinging.
Yeah.
There it is.
Hey, I'm editing it, okay? Leave me alone.
I don't care.
So, final
Shut
answers.
girls.
Final
Yeah,
answers.
dude, you gotta take the chicken, man. I mean,
Chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Orangutan.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You going?
Depends on what day I'm feeling. You know, some days I feel like I just want to kill an orangutan.
Okay.
Yeah,
then
and that
other
day would
days-
happen once a year at least.
Right.
And then,
But then other days
Yeah.
it's just like, man, I don't want to mess with that, you know?
and you get a free sword, so that's kind of cool.
That
Think
would
about how
be cool.
annoyed you would get dealing with a chicken trying to eat your face every day.
I know. Like, how aggressive is a chicken? That's another thing.
How big is he?
Thing
How
is,
big is it? Is it a rooster or is it a like egg laying chicken? 'Cause that's a different ball
That's
game.
a
Rooster,
huge difference.
rooster could, you know, he could do something in a
Oh,
car.
snap.
in this
Both
question
necks.
though, there's like you can have there's no limit on your weapons when you fight the chicken in that question. You know what I mean?
What
It
you
just
mean?
says-
That's true. Yeah.
like
I
you
guess.
could
could
get
also
in with a
just get out of your
shotgun
car.
and just
blast
every
it.
day just
every morning, your car's got just bullet holes in
You
it.
could just open all your car doors and get out, wait for the chicken to get out, and then go in.
yeah.
No, he's waiting for you. He's waiting for you in the car.
Just train with
Eggs
throwing
in the
lassos
driver's
and
seat,
stuff.
man.
Just lasso that guy every freaking morning.
Yeah, I guess chicken would be the easy answer, I guess. But every freaking time, man, you'd probably regret that decision about halfway through your year.
I think you would, but when you're 35 and you slip fighting that orangutan and it clamps down on you, you're like, God dang,
You gotta
dude,
think
I wish I
you're
would have
like
fought a
your
chicken.
89th birthday. You're like still
Gotta get
having
ready
to
for
train
old-
Yeah.
super hard.
Yeah,
gotta
but
get
the
ready for old
orangutan
Steve
is
this
also
year.
old
Yeah.
too, you know.
You
The
would be
orangutan is-
yoked like year round.
Dude, those monkeys,
like for
bro,
life, bro.
are so strong.
They are. They're smart. They're smart and strong.
Like,
so
they-
that's not good.
They don't play clean, man. They play dirty.
This is
Yeah.
life, though.
Norm, I think you one more question to close it out.
Hey, his wife's gonna divorce him twice, man.
You want to hit us one more question, Norm?
I feel like everybody that watches the pod thinks I'm lame because every pod I'm like, dude, can we leave?
I
now?
know you're always like shooting us down. We're trying to fly
It's
our
like, I know
creativity.
Yeah.
You guys are having a real cool, engaging conversation here, but I want to go home.
Yeah. It's like Lojo's like, look, man, look, if we don't eat Mexican for 3 hours,
You do whatever.
I'm not gonna film the podcast, dog.
Whatever, man.
I'm just playing. I love the time with the guys. I don't know. I just don't like driving from 12 a.m. to 2:30
We'll be driving with you. We'll be right there on the side of the road with you because we're going up. So you won't be by yourself this time.
on the side of the road.
Yeah, we're gonna.
You're following
We're
you.
so tired.
On the side of the, if there's a 2-lane road, we'll be
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will
on
be
the side
behind
of
you. I
you
will
on
not-
the road.
I will be behind you.
Oh, don't rap behind me, Joe. That makes me nervous.
Well, I want to make sure you're safe.
Okay.
I used to know another really good like would you rather. I just can't remember. I love would you rather's though, like that last one.
Dude, if
I
we had
love
service
those.
in here, we would be on
Yeah,
Would
we-
You Rather
we could-
train right
yeah.
now.
We could do an entire podcast on that. I
Yeah.
love those questions.
I love those, too.
them because they're so like ridiculous. One of them's like about bees. It's like, God, I wish I could
Yeah.
remember.
We-
Dang it,
you
I've heard
read
some
it
good
in
ones.
battle.
That was good too. I like that. That was really good. But he stole my answer, so it took the wind out of my sails.
I told you I knew what you were gonna say.
I love hippos, man. I'm a low-key big hippo guy.
If you had to film one video every day for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
I hate that question.
Well, answer it.
I guess fishing videos. So
What
like-
would it be? It had to be a specific. You can't just say fishing. It's got to be.
Sex tape with my wife.
Thanks for watching.
I would probably run my intro every day for the rest of my life.
You said if I had to make one video a day forever, why would that be a bad thing? I don't want to do YouTube forever.
Norm doesn't like
know,
women.
it's
It's fine, man. I support that. It's fine.
You gave me no reaction. Like what I said was bad. I was just like, I
It's
thought
not
that was.
bad. It just caught me off guard.
I thought that was a good answer.
It's-
What would you do? You make a fishing challenge? Go to Walmart? Find
That's
a
what
lure?
I do every day, anyways, man.
That's-
There wouldn't be any change in my life.
I don't know, man.
I got one.
I don't know. What would you do? What's up?
Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or in a coma for a decade?
Probably jail 5.
Dude, coma, easy. Dude, jail equals
Yeah, 'cause
buttholes right for the rapist. So, I mean, even though I don't think I would get raped in
Wait,
jail.
in a coma, do you age?
Yeah.
Yeah, you age. Yeah.
You and this man.
Your
that was the
organs are
same
still
level of
putting in work.
intelligent responses. That's the flamingo.
Yeah, but do you age at the same rate? Because you know when astronauts go up in space.
Well, it's
like
probably not aging at the
time's
same
different.
rate, but you got to think like all the muscular,
Yeah,
strength that you lose. 10 years, you're not going to be able to walk.
Yeah, you
You're not
probably
gonna be able
actually
to
technically
do-
age faster because your body's deteriorating because you're not able to use it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't even know.
And your organs are still, that's 10 years of your organs functioning. So that's 10 years off your life.
And
So-
10 years of like
Yeah.
medications and chemicals and
Dude, if I went to jail, aside from that, I could
Yeah.
just get ripped and read a lot of books. I haven't read a book since
Yeah,
7th
you would
grade.
get ripped.
So that would be the plus side for that.
yeah, you'd get ripped, all right.
I got another one.
All right.
Would you rather have a personal maid or a personal chef?
Chef.
I've heard that before, definitely
Hey, Chef.
made.
Yeah, did you look like the top 3 Google results? You didn't even do any digging for us? You just read the top 2?
I'm scroll.
Look, I've
that
heard
was
these
number-
a million times, bro.
That was
Dig
number
deeper.
22, my guy.
Would you rather have a kiss or a hug?
Come find out.
Yeah.
Sure, I love it. God.
Find us a good one, dude. Come on, we need to end it on a good one, man.
These are dumb.
Would you rather get your nipple pierced or have your pinky toenail ripped off?
Wait, just once?
Yeah, dog.
Okay, so hear me out. If you get your
daily.
if you get your nipple pierced, and then you can unpierce it, I know with skin it can grow back. How does your nipple re-nipple?
Your nipple grows back probably a lot faster than your toenail is going to. I think if you
people
take
rip their toenails off all the time more than they rip.
completely off, though, it's going to take
Yeah.
weeks for that thing to grow back. Your nipple will probably be healed in like 3 days.
Big toenail. Oh.
And so big,
Yeah, but then
bigger
you wouldn't be
pinky.
able to walk if your toenail and then.
Yeah, it's be uncomfortable. I feel
I've
like it
ripped off
hurt.
my big toenail before. And it grew back weak, and I was jumping on a trampoline. It just fell off again. I didn't even hit it.
Oh my god!
Just flipped off, and I was like, oh, my gosh.
Damn.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think I'd rather
What you got, Dev? You smiling all cute.
Yeah.
It's just dumb.
I can't wait.
Like this pod, baby. Let me hear it.
It's going to be the most
Would
viewed
you-
podcast of all time.
Would you rather get a paper cut every time you turn a page or bite your tongue every time you eat?
paper cut every time you turn a page.
Yeah, I haven't read a book in 2 years.
I never read books.
See, that's the whole argument. That's why I didn't want to ask, because that's the argument. I just won't read. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Audible,
Yeah.
man.
Audible.
Yeah.
You got one over there? Looking at your phone?
No, I had no service.
His wife's yelling at him.
No, yeah. No, she's not. She's
Can we
super
get
nice
a good
about it.
would
Just
you rather
makes her
question,
sad.
bro? Off the
Freaking
top
love
of my
her.
head.
I'm at 52 right now.
That's
You
just
guys
breaking
said
her
my
heart.
head.
She's heartbroken, but I mean, it's fine.
Well, Jay, you
All right,
don't,
I don't
I'm
love her
just
more than
roll.
myself.
Hey, you don't
I mean,
need
it's
a
not
wife,
the best thing
bro.
that ever happened to me or
Tell
anything,
you.
you know?
All right,
Yeah.
kids.
I'm at 202 right now. I'm not even, you know what I mean? I just scrolled
Yeah.
down.
We have over an hour and a half of content coming in hot.
It's
Yeah,
not
bro,
true.
If you think about it, we'd be filming the most content. We're pretty good at this.
Getting it.
Do you give up?
No, I just don't really feel like being criticized by you. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You guys have a
fricked
lot
that
of bugs.
up.
You know that?
Yeah,
This
I know.
is kind of dumb.
No, trust me, I know. They're
Would you
drawn
rather
to the
eat
lights.
An uncooked meal every day for the rest of your life, or a burnt meal every day for the rest of your life?
Burnt.
Burnt, because at least it's cooked.
Yeah.
It's like, these suck.
That was number 202 that I stopped on. That's the only reason I.
See, I like the animal ones. Like, would you rather fight this or fight that? See, I kind
Yeah.
of those are like super. I'm trying to remember there's one about bees, like, and I just damn it was so good, but I couldn't remember.
There's service in here. We could look it up faster.
Yeah, I'd like to see some animal ones.
Are you looking? Oh, you're.
Would you rather have 100 duck-sized elephants or one elephant-sized dog?
All right, that's a.
What are you gonna do with them though? Do you just have them like at access?
Dude, if you had 100 duck-sized elephants, you could make a fat stack, dog. You know how many motherfuckers out here in Alabama would be like, "Hey, man, you gonna go see 100
That's like
duck-sized elephants today?"
NFTs, man. You got 100 of them.
Oh, God, dude. A little petting zoo for elephant, duck-sized elephants.
But if you had one,
If you have one
Elephant-sized duck.
elephant-sized duck, you could ride that thing
Yeah, that'd
anywhere
be
you want.
scary though.
Dude, that thing could kill you,
Yeah,
man.
ducks are.
No, dog.
Wait, what kind of duck? We
elephant-sized
talking about
beak
wood
would be
duck?
this-
Or we
Would
talking
Would you
about?
rather? Would you rather talk like Yoda or breathe like Darth Vader for the rest of your life?
Darth Vader? Did you really say Darth Vader?
That's what this guy wrote. Yeah,
Well,
dog.
I already.
Darth Vader.
That's a dumb one, man.
Yoda
What would it
kinda
be,
talks
dude?
Cool.
Answer it.
Yoda, I mean, Yoda
Yeah,
talks
yeah.
fine, and Darth
Alright.
Vader's breathing is annoying, so I wouldn't want to do that
Yeah.
every day.
Mullet or pony tail?
Mullet.
Man, these suck. These questions.
Oh, okay. Here's a really bad question. Would you rather? I'm hyping it up for nothing. Would you rather stay in the same place and never be able to leave, like the same city, or travel, but you have to travel every day for the rest of your life, so you can't like be in the same place?
Oh,
Next
stay,
stuff.
man. Definitely stay.
So you'd never be able to
couldn't-
see anything ever.
Yeah, but you
No.
couldn't tote your family around to travel every single
What?
day.
Are you kidding me? Travel every single day, because you can have a home, travel to Paris one day, come back to your home, be in your home, travel to a different place, come back to your home. You never said you had to go to a different place every single
Yeah,
day.
but even still, dude, who wants to
That'd be
fly
tough,
that
man.
much?
That'd
Who
be
wants to
tough.
trap? The act of traveling is like just a pain, man. You know, like it's
your
fun for.
your bag's always packed. You don't have to worry about that.
Do you know how many people actually live a life that way and never leave their city?
Yeah, well, that's what I was gonna say. Like,
Oh, God,
that
yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, it does. It would.
Yep.
It would.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
That was a trash question.
Well, thanks for
Yeah.
watching.
Yeah.
This man's really trying to leave.
Well, wrap
Hey.
it up, man. You can wrap this bitch up.
Would you? Here's an animal.
What'd you just say?
Hit me.
Would you rather your only mode of transportation be a donkey or a giraffe?
Man.
Giraffe.
Can't, can't giraffes go a lot faster?
You pull up to anywhere with a giraffe and you're riding it. that's boss move status.
but donkey can get you more places.
Yeah, but donkeys are more common. You pull up with a
Yeah,
giraffe.
donkey's like a
And we
fucking
pull up with
shit
you all the
box
time
car.
places.
Yeah,
so.
that's true. Hey, all right. I have another animal question. Say every time that you burp, it's got to be an animal noise. Every time you fart, it's got to be a different animal noise. What two animal noises are you choosing?
It's got to be
And
too
why?
different.
Yeah.
Burp would definitely be like a lion's roar or something.
That would be cool, yeah.
And
Yeah.
then fart would have to be oh man,
Quack.
I was just gonna say a duck. I don't know why I was just thinking like a duck quack. Just be the stupidest shit ever.
I want it to be some sort of mating call. Like an
Okay.
African, I don't know, like a buzzard.
Yeah. You know those frogs that croak real low?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
wow,
yeah.
that would be my burp because it would almost be.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
good.
And then I feel like a morning like call of like a chickadee probably be my.
Chickadee.
Can you demonstrate that?
Yeah, can you
really
do that?
quick?
Oh, you don't want me to try to do that?
I think I
That's
don't.
on my
I've never heard
bird
one,
calling
so
channel.
please.
Yeah, I'm trying to place what a chickadee sounds like. Damn, that would be cool.
Yeah.
That was good, dude. That was good.
What about
I
you,
think this
Dez?
is. think
Well,
this is
I would
good.
definitely go with the quack for the.
Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I mean, just think about how funny that'd be.
I was gonna say just for the pure comedy of it.
Yep.
And,
I like that.
Bert would probably be. This is tough.
Yeah, it really is. There's so many animal noises out there. That's the thing.
I want my forest to be like an eagle.
God, you had a good one. A lion roar?
Yeah, I just figured.
Oh,
like, you
dude,
your
I
mouth
got a
open, like,
great question.
Oh,
If you
this is gonna
could,
be
you guys love the animal question.
this is gonna be.
Dez wants to go home
All right,
so
all right. So
bad.
hear me out here. So there's a lot of animals. What aspect of an animal would you take to add onto a human that a human doesn't have?
Wings.
I think that would be a pretty good answer.
Would that characterize as an aspect, or are you talking about like a character trait type?
Like you
aspect?
could be a character trait. You know how dolphins have like super sonar hearing. Or
Yeah, that's
something
what I
like
was thinking,
that.
like a super sense. That'd be
Yeah.
really cool. Because
It'd be
wings
cool to
would be
have
cool.
like maybe hooves instead of
Yeah.
hands and feet.
Because what if your
Dogs
wings
can
got
smell
messed
like
up?
1,000 times more. Like the sight of an owl. Imagine being able to like.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vision would probably be the most beneficial. But
Maybe. But then we'd see ourselves even better and be like, oh, gosh.
I would do camouflage.
camouflage,
Being able to,
like a chameleon or
Yeah.
something. That's interesting.
Mm.
So that's basically being
Yeah,
invisible.
I actually like that answer.
That's a
good
really
one.
good answer.
Yeah, that's cool.
So wings, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
Like a chameleon, camouflage.
I think wings is a horrible answer because your wings can get messed up, and then you can't fly. And now
But then,
you're just
there'd be
normal
like,
again.
but then there'd be wing doctors, though. You know.
Would
Yeah.
there?
Well, I mean, if that was a character trait that we just applied to all humans, I'm sure there'd be wing doctors. Just like there's like a knee doctor. You know.
Yeah.
I don't
You
know.
think
I don't know.
you think
I mean-
humans like thousands of years down the line have wings because we all want to fly, and eventually, if we just keep our brain keeps telling our
I
body,
think we're
that,
just
it'll
going to be
grow
fat.
wings.
I think we're going to be fat. And I think we're going to have,
Out of shape.
yeah, we're just
Yeah.
going to have like,
Really
Yep.
short lifespans.
yes.
Everything-
But what if
gonna be
medicine
automated.
is so advanced that you could still just
What if everybody's brain was taken from their body and put in a robot?
Tooken.
What if everybody's brain was taken from their body and just shoved up in a robot?
I don't know who he's making fun of right now. You
Oh,
making
okay,
fun of
okay.
me?
Myself.
No, I have a genuine question. If the Earth, humanity was gonna end, what is
Okay.
the most likely natural thing, or not natural, but you see what I'm, like what's the
To do it.
yeah, what is gonna wipe humanity?
This podcast.
Oh God, I hate
Because it could
thinking
be
about that. That's
artificial
weird.
intelligence. It could be a meteor hitting.
I
It
think
could be-
artificial intelligence, man.
Yeah, I kind of
Like just technology in general is just going to get so advanced, it's going to turn on
I
us
think
eventually.
so. Because we were
That
talking
could
about this
certainly
earlier.
happen.
Dude, the internet's still like a teenager. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
imagine when it's like 50 years old, how much it'll know.
and artificial intelligence technology is so great. Like look at a Tesla. You know what I mean? Like, look at a car that can drive itself. That's just
yeah.
that's
Speaking
just
of
the
that
beginning.
and
like,
robots,
crazy.
They just started manufacturing Tesla just started manufacturing like personal robots,
Like
like to take home and do your daily tasks where you can go to the grocery store
like a
and stuff.
butler. Or
If you could get
Yeah.
a chip that would like help you, would you get the chip?
No,
You know
you
what-
would though.
I would 100% get the chip.
wait, the chip. What are you talking
Like
about?
just so you know, like how in the sci-fi movies you can get a chip and it like you just become a
like
computer.
like
or
an
something.
upgrade, or
Yeah. So you could take full advantage of your brain or something.
wouldn't
like that.
have to-
I would 100% get the chip.
But what's
I'd
the
be
trade-off? Like, what's the downside?
You're
You have the
controlled.
chip,
What is but what's the chip
so they
do?
could do. You don't know what the
Oh
downside
hell
is.
no, man! You crazy?
I would do it. I would do it for science.
Damn, Norm.
Wait, but what do you think both y'all said AI, right? Did
Yeah.
everyone say AI?
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
think it's a
No, I think it's gonna be a nuclear war. That's what I think would be the
with
most
artificial
likely.
intelligence.
No, just a nuclear
Oh,
war.
Shoot,
That would be like the
robots are
most.
shooting at
Like
each other,
imagine
man.
people just start, or the robots could do it too. Could install on a computer, so
Yeah.
they just boom, 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 and they shoot the
Right,
nukes
right.
off. You guys are laughing now, but when I'm right about this,
Well,
hey,
that's
my
fine.
great grandchildren are watching this. I called
You're
it
just
back
dead
in
inside over there.
2021.
Every time we say something, he goes like this. He's like,
He just dies inside a little bit.
just-
So wait,
I'm
nuclear
here.
war between countries or
Yeah, I think that could
Robots.
Nah, there'll
No,
never
between
be
countries, I feel like.
there will
Okay.
never be a nuclear war. I'm gonna say pandemic.
Oh,
Just
that's
a
a hot
disease
button
that
topic
wipes
right
up-
now.
wipes out
a
everybody.
disease.
There's like chemical warfare or something.
that could be likely.
I tell you what, though, this has been a great podcast, and
I
I
tell you
appreciate
what, I tell you what,
everybody
I
at
tell you
home,
what,
every
Trust me.
single one of you,
Trust me,
for
you're
tuning in.
gonna want
Would
to
you
have to
rather
watch and hear
this
this.
video?
Hey, this is extra watch
Hearing
time
this
right
podcast out.
Hey.
You have 2 minutes.
now. Yeah. All right. This is an easy question to answer because it's like a yes or no question.
All right, sweet.
All right, so they're talking about you might be able to go to Mars. Would you book a trip to Mars if it took like 20 years to get there, but you would be one of the first people on Mars? Would you take the trip or
No
would you stay on
chance.
Earth?
No chance. I don't give
Am
two
I the only
shits about
person
Mars.
going, or are there more people going?
No,
with
you're
me?
you're in the shuttle with however many people go. But
So-
would you spend? But I think in space time goes slower, so it'd be 20 years Earth time, but only be 5 years space time. Or so I don't know how space time works. That's so
What the
confusing.
You've been
Fuck.
watching too much Interstellar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
n-
movie.
Yeah, I actually
But
haven't
that
seen
is true.
movie.
That is true.
But
Space
I think
time
I
and
would
Earth
fly to
time.
Mars because I think it would be cool to be one of the first to fly to Mars. So that'd be
So
like a cool thing to do.
Does it take 20 years one way or round trip?
No, you wouldn't. You would never come back. You just stay
Oh.
on Mars.
Nah,
But
no,
can we
you
live
did
on
that.
Mars? Well, would there just be a bunch of colonizers? Like,
Yeah. So
a
you'd
bunch of
be
colonists?
it'd probably be you and like 20 other people if you were the first group.
Yeah.
But would you do it just for humanity? But you also, of course, have the chance, high likelihood, probably for the first trip, never making it or your ship blowing up.
yeah, hell no.
No,
would do it.
no.
No, not at all. I love Earth.
Run
I
it
love
up,
her.
son.
Yeah.
Run it up.
Anyways.
Anyways,
Hey,
I love
said
you
we had
guys.
2
So
minutes,
with this
man.
question,
Yeah.
I love every single one of you, and I promise you, I'm not like this all the time. It's just 12:30 my time. I got a 2-hour drive, and
yeah, it's just when he hangs out with us and doesn't want. to
I'm
hang out with
30
us.
minutes late for my class, by the way.
Dang it, badge.
Devin misclassed.
It ran long because of badge. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Kept asking them
He
questions.
just keeps
about
asking
animals.
questions.
Yeah.
He didn't know what a
So-
flamingo was.
Bro, that's gonna be the funniest thing
That
ever.
is. I can't wait to hear it.
That might actually be a viral TikTok.
It should.
Bro,
Bro,
people that don't even know who we are. It's just hilarious.
Bro, you're about to have the #1 poppin' podcast just off that TikTok video
Dude,
going
I
viral.
think it could be
Welcome
like
back to
hope
the only
so.
podcast in the
viral.
world because I don't know what a flamingo is.
Right. And or a seagull, which is the icing on top. Okay, good, Badge. Wrap it up.
I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Tune
Dude,
back
you
in.
didn't do a call to action. You didn't do a dang. You didn't tell them where to
Would
listen
you
to our
rather
podcast.
subscribe,
Dang,
like,
dog.
or
Subscribe to
comment?
us on YouTube. Check us out on Apple, Spotify, and all those other little things that tickle your little earbuds. And if you want, you can leave a comment. We might read it on the show. Me and Lojo are loving doing these podcasts. Loving them. So if you want to tune back in, we're going to be here.
I'm loving them.
And
loving them.
we might restructure when we do it, just so you know.
Yeah,
makes more
no
sense.
more Norm. You guys, this is the last Norm podcast. Start
no,
talking
I
about
actually love
birds.
having you, man. I do. I do.
Yeah, I
I do.
love having
I
you
do.
too.
The last 2 times we were on, there was no direction.
Well,
That's
last
good,
one,
though.
last one
That's
was
good.
good. So
And also, click on the link in the description. Check out Shop Carl's. They are
Yeah.
they're there.
Mhm.
Spend
And,
all your money.
Subscribe. Check out Norm, Dev, Lojo, your boy, AO Badge. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Hey, yo, Badger.